I want to just give one more definition, a new definition, which will be useful later. So, so far we have made some definitions, alpha, beta, u, and then psi naught. There is one more definition, which is extinction angle. It is denoted by gamma, the Greek letter gamma. The definition is beta minus u, and we know the definition of beta. What is beta? It is pi minus alpha. So, it can be defined in terms of alpha and u also. Gamma is pi minus alpha minus u. Now, what one can do is try to get the expression for the average value of the DC side voltage in terms of gamma instead of alpha. That is also possible. See, we know the expression for the average value of the DC side voltage Vd. So, we derived this, it is Vdo by 2. So, you may not remember this, it is cos alpha plus cos alpha plus u. Maybe 2 classes ago we derived this equation. So, what one can do is try to write this in terms of gamma instead of alpha. So, one can do that. So, it is Vdo by 2 into cos alpha is nothing but pi minus gamma minus u plus cos alpha plus u is pi minus gamma. So, that gives Vdo by 2 into minus cos gamma plus u minus cos gamma. So, this is just an expression in terms of gamma and u and Vdo, of course, instead of alpha, u and Vdo, that is all. Similarly, I can relate Id, Is, gamma and u. So, in place of Id can be related to Is, alpha and u. So, we know the relation, it is Id is equal to Is into what? Cos alpha minus cos alpha plus u. So, this was again derived a few classes ago. So, if you try to analyze the first subinterval, in the first subinterval you can relate this I mean using the expressions you can relate Id, Is, alpha and u. So, this can be written in terms of gamma and u. Instead of alpha I can write it in terms of gamma. So, this is equal to Is cos alpha is pi minus gamma minus u minus cos alpha plus u is pi minus gamma. So, I can write this as Is into minus cos gamma plus u plus cos gamma. Now, I define one more quantity, there is one more definition, it is just a notation Vdi. The definition is very simple, it is minus Vd. See, Vd is the average value of the DC side voltage. If I take the negative, I get Vdi. Now, the purpose of this definition is, many a times while talking about inverter operation, the DC side voltage, if you just take Vd, it is negative. Okay. So, we want some positive quantity for inverter operation for the DC side voltage. So, we just define Vdi as negative of Vd. So, Vdi is positive. Okay. So, that means for inverter operation, Vdi is positive. Okay. So, I will stop here I will continue from this point in the next class.